guys, this is Joey Weigel with Tiger Academy in Roswell, doing a video for the amazing Senso company here. I'm going to show you guys some of the things that I like to do from the mount that I haven't seen too many other people talk about before. The first is a really sick choke that gets it as tight as possible, and it involves a lot of pressure on their chest and it forces their head up. So we just get a standard grip right here, palm up, cross collar. I'm going to drop kind of my radial bone right here, right into the top of his chest, and then the elbow starts creasing down. So a lot of pressure to make the head come up. Most common mistake with this is people are going to kind of loosen up their wrist and it's going to barely make that head move. Strong, tight grip, and the whole time be driving down until the head comes up. Once the head's up, we're just going to pass our elbow to the other side, grind up their head until we can put our thumb in the back of the gi. From here, we just loop, we put our head down, and then we finish our choke. So one more time on that. Open the collar, shoot the hand in, and then get a super strong grip and just drop that hammer right there onto his chest. Elbow is going to come around as I get low, and I scrape up the side of his head, find a good spot for the thumb, get a good grip, and then spin it around, and it will be maximum tightness no matter what. So that's trick number one. Trick number two and trick number three are going to be from the S mount position or a high mount position. So I'm going to start passing, get up to the mount, whichever way you want to get to here. The first thing is just an idea in terms of getting arm bars to be a lot easier here. So sometimes people are just kind of defending with their arms on top or whatever they want to do. If we can isolate this arm and bring it over here, it's extremely hard for him to get that arm back. I can just hook, pass, sit, and then adjust for my arm bar there. There's a lot of ways that this can happen, so I'm not going to spend too much time on an individual setup, but if you see that this arm's here and we can start pulling it across, or maybe it's just kind of, as we're looking for chokes, you see that it's available, pull it, and then adjust so we get underneath the elbow, and then chamber your elbow to your own hip. And just drop that weight. Get that arm out for me, Tom. It's very, very hard. And then all I have to do is loop, and then step, and then sit. And I have my arm line. Lastly, another thing that happens a lot when you go to the high mount a lot is people get pretty decent at defending this arm. So as I start to get up here, sometimes people will really turn and drop this arm underneath me. And instead of losing the position or going back to mount, I just started sitting on it. So I'll sit on this arm. And the idea with this is I can still choke the guy, I can still keep a good base, but a fun little trick is you start attacking for Americana over here, and then you sit your hips up to make it so their arm can come under. You just grab, pass, and sit in. So one more time on that one. We had maybe an S mount, and they really push and turn and drop that arm. Kind of cram it and sit. Once I'm here, I'm just starting to either choke the guy, or I start pushing this arm down. Now look, he starts feeling, if nothing happens, I get underneath it and I can just Americana the guy right there. But as I'm doing that, look at my butt. I sit it up just a little bit so I can shoot, pass, and then go right into an arm lock. Just a little trick. But stuff works really well. Hey, my name's Joey Weigel. This is my buddy Tom here. This is a video for Senso. Check them out.